Good morning, world. Man, it's freaking nuts out there, dude. I was out there earlier this morning and I was having a cigarette and I could somewhat see the stars. It was a few clouds in the skies. And then as I had to go to the store this morning to go pick something up, I just saw a fleet, and I mean a fleet of chem sprayers out there this morning. So, I don't know. We'll see. I may have to use infrared later today if the sun does pop out. So, but in major news, it's just freaking crazy over there in Israel right now. So you got American politicians right now calling Benjamin Netanyahu a freaking complete and utter racist. Well, I don't think he's a racist. I think he's just sick and tired of it all. I think, he was a soldier, and then he was a general or whatever, and now he's the leader of the country, a leader of a country of an entire area, and then you got Iran over there trying to surround him right now too. I haven't forgotten about you over there, Iran. And you got everybody preaching death to him. You got Hezbollah over there, dude. It's just I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, nor would I want that position. But right now, Erdogan and Putin are drinking vodka right now, celebrating the dreaded S-400 missile defense system that Mike Pence is furious about. Absolutely furious that Turkey, a NATO member, is doing business with Vladimir Putin. You know what I mean? And not Pence, because he's like, well, I don't know, what's more important, defend my country or to have a plane that can invade anywhere in the world? He's probably like, yeah, I want to defend my country. So he chose that option. He has that choice. He's a leader of a free nation. Who are we to decide that you can't have the dreaded S-400 missile defense system? Why? Because it makes it too hard for us to go in there and try to bomb your ass? Fuck that, dude. I told you, man, it's Gog and Magog, dude. These people love each other. Iran, Russia, Turkey are the armies of Gog and Magog, and they are in the area. They are in Syria. And Assad. Assad's there too. So you got Assad and all his men and the Kurds over there. So ISIS is pretty much eradicated. So, but the armies have gathered and they have surrounded Israel, and this is why I would not want to be them right now. Cause like, fucking dude, if I was Benjamin Netanyahu, I would wait for the smallest littlest chance. Fucking just a balloon bomb. I don't give a fuck. I'd use an excuse just to go in there and just blow those two tunnels. You got to get those two tunnels eradicated, dude. And then if they really want to start firing missiles after that, then I'd bring in the army. I'd bring the tanks in, let the tanks roll. Because why else do you have all those tanks if you're not going to use them? They got a fine tanks over there. Fine tanks. They are nice, dude. So are they as good as M1 Abrams? I'd say yeah. I'd say pretty much in the same comparison. So that's our main battle tank. It's been our main battle tank. What we've been doing is not creating a new battle tank. We're just adding more armor to our battle tanks. So they're usually adding all these extra plates and shit like that on the side, making our tanks a lot more, unsusceptible to roadside bombs and all that other shit that they have to contend with. I don't really want to report on it, but there was 4 people that were blown up in Afghanistan today. 4 U.S. soldiers were blown up by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan. We need to get out of there, dude. The Taliban run the country. They run the government. They run everything. We've been there for 16 freaking years. America's longest running war. And what have we gained? Nothing. Nothing. Just death. And Osama bin Laden wasn't even there to begin with in the beginning. He was in Pakistan. He ended up being in Pakistan at the end, right next to their military training facility in Pakistan. Yeah, Pakistan. What is he, like a half mile away from that training facility? See? This is why I don't trust Pakistan. Naughty. But hell, I don't even trust our own leaders. So who am I to say? I don't know. Do you really trust your government? I trust my local police officers and firefighters and EMS and stuff like that because they're actually good people. But I think the people that run this country, the people that have all these hundreds of millions of fucking totes and stuff like that down in Madison, Missouri, and there's some down in Florida, and they're coffin liners, and they're big enough to hold 3 bodies, and they're meant for like a crematorium. You know what I mean? To be burnt up. So this is what the United States government's planning. They have all the FEMA camps. They have the guillotines. They ordered the blades from Mexico, but they actually ordered the guillotines themselves from China. That way there wasn't a paper trail. FEMA did this. FEMA owns these things. They also have gas chambers. I was told they have big gas chambers in some of these. They're death camps, dude. They're like fucking, we have it right on our own soil. And a lot of people are saying it's Walmart's. And I've heard that too. I've heard that Walmart's turned into FEMA or whatever or whatnot. But there are camps, and there usually are trains going in and out of these camps, just like a concentration camp. So do you really trust, your government, George W. Bush, Obama, Trump, whoever's next? Do you really trust that they're going to come clean with you, the American populace, and tell you what they've been doing and what they've been hiding from you? I don't think so, dude. But you can Google these things. You can fucking, you know what I mean? You can look at them from above if you really want to. I mean, I've seen pictures of some of these things, but Google Earth. But, it just looks like a little jail is all it looks like. And you got like barbed wire around it. And then you got like a little building, a little fucking warehouse. That's where they put all the people. I'm sure there's gas chambers in there. I saw some smokestacks, so I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing surprises me about this government. So first of all, we don't have bunkers for us. We have bunkers for the top elite. Even in, Russia, which is like, almost, I'd say a first world country, but, damn near almost a second world country. But, and they have bunker complexes, and they've had these motherfuckers since the 70s for their people, and they have draining drills and everything else. Why don't we have that kind of shit going on, dude? Where's our fucking bunkers? So when these asteroids really start raining down, come fucking, actually now until whenever Nibiru decides to fucking reach perigee, okay, where do we go? We ain't got shit, dude. I live in the safest state in the U.S. I don't live on any quake, on any fault lines or anything like that. I live far away from the river. I'm good to go. But, with asteroids, this is why I keep saying missiles, missiles, missiles. Build up your missiles defense system, because we're going to need it. But I think I've drugged this video on long enough. But we're going to see who wins today. Is it going to be the general, the ex-general, or is it going to be Netanyahu? So... And as those two are Gog and Magog are getting drunk right now, fucking drinking Grey Goose vodka, Turkey and Putin. What would I choose? The S-400 or the F-35 from Pence? I would choose the dreaded S-400. Yeah, Turkey's even looking into thinking about in the future possibly getting the dreaded S-500. That's nuclear, so... Yeah, you're going to need that. You're going to need that. The dreaded S-500, dude. What's next? Do you want the S-700? The one that could shoot down any plane in the entire world? Time will tell. All right. As always, I keep you informed and I love you all.